Yo, today we're roasting this Dark Magician list in the OCG that got top 3. Apparently it was just the locals, but still, OCG tournaments are probably way bigger than my ones. And it's still DM, so let's have a look at it. Coming third at locals is actually really nice. I don't care what anyone says. Obviously, Magnum the Reliever, this new guy you can see on the screen, he had something to do with it. This guy with Fusion Deployment allows you to actually target a card on the field and destroy it as a quick effect. And that's in response to opponent activating a card or effect. So you can just, at any point on the opponent's turn, banish the Fusion Deployment from your grave as long as this guy's on your field, and just target a card on the field, destroy it. So the fact that you can do that along with your Circle Eternal Soul would have given the deck a lot of power. Plus, this deck is just optimized with all these hand traps, so the deck actually would have had to be played by someone with a big brain, because the amount of hand traps in this list make me think, you know, you can't play DM with this many hand traps and not know how to beat, you know, all the decks at your locals. So definitely a matchup dependent kind of build, but this guy clearly knows where to hand trap his opponent, and it managed to score him third place. So let's get into the deck roast.
Hey you, yeah you, you've been wondering where I get my singles from. Well, it brings me great joy to say I get my singles from Grimdark Gaming. Whether you play Yu-Gi-Oh, Digimon, Dragon Ball, Flesh and Blood, Magic the Gathering, MetaZoo, or whatever it is you're after, make sure with your purchase to use code Loza2 and apply that to get 5% off your order. And of course, that 5% goes to helping me out to make this channel so awesome for you. So make sure you check out Grimdark Gaming down in the description of this video and use the promo code Loza2.
Now, you always start with the DM ratio, and it's weird that it's over here, but there is 3 DM here. And we normally say this is big bad, but that's the point of this profile. A lot of what we say is big bad is here, so clearly it can be good too. The 3 DM, which we normally say just play 2, but sure, it worked for this guy. Apprentice at 1, I like that ratio, because with Illusion of Chaos you've got multiple copies. Speaking of Illusion of Chaos, 3 of them and no prep. Pretty saucy, but that's alright. Triple Ash, good hand trap. Double DD Crow, good hand trap, and I guess you sub them out for the 2 Bestials if they're better in that matchup, which is a very nice side already. DMG at 1, sure, whatever. Triple Rod, Triple Souls, pretty standard. Triple Maxi, it's OCG, you gotta do it, you gotta do it. Double 10-year Vishuda, which is very big. I was playing this list on Master Duel, and every time I open up Vishuda and Souls, I had a freaking great time. It feels amazing. So very cool. 1 Tamias, correct ratio, you love to see 1 Tamias, and obviously Illusion of Chaos means you're playing like 4 copies of it, great. Triple DM we've been over. Triple Circle, which is normally a big no-no, but I tested this build online. It's very fun. Playing the deck like this feels very fun. It's very relieving, very refreshing to play a pure DM build. So if you want to have a build on Master Duel that's fun, try this out. Tweak it a little bit, but try this out. It's very fun. Anyway, Triple Circle, I still stand by this can be a 2 of, especially with Soul Servant at 2. That is a cap. 3 Soul Servant, ladies and gentlemen. 3 Soul Servant. Circle should be the 2 here. If anything, and Secrets, oh man, let's get to Secrets. Secrets should be a 1. Let's be real. Secrets should be a 1. The Soul Servant 3. Soul Servant, go refresh it, grab it again, do it again. Right? You don't need this shit. But anyway, Fusion Deployment at 2. For this build, you need to play Fusion Deployment because it works with your Magnum Man. And that's pretty much the main reason to play Fusion Deployment here. Obviously, you can go into Fusion plays as well. Whoop-de-doo, but Secrets is the only Fusion card and it's not very good. Alchemize is there too. Anyway, Salvation at 1 with 2 Eternal Soul. Perfect ratio. You love to see it. You love to see it. You can go to 1 Eternal Soul if you're a real baller, but I appreciate the 2. Soul Servant at 2 and Secrets at 2. We've already spoken about how this is very weird. Just play Secrets at 1, play Soul Servant at 3. This is arguably the best DM spell in the game, and yet Circle's here at 3, so go figure. You want to see this card with Circle, and it's at 2, so I don't know, that's weird to me. Play Soul Servant at 3, everybody. It's a very good card. This card with Upstart or Chicken Game searches your whole deck, like, come on, it's the best. Anyway, Double Soul, Eternal Soul, that's good. Imperm at 1, Judgment at 1, Skill Drain at 1. This makes me feel like Master Duel Legend Anthology ratios, where Judgment and Imperm were at 1. But anyway, Judgment and Imperm at 1 is very strange to me. Imperm with Skill Drain is interesting because once Skill Drain's established, Imperm's like useless, so I kind of get it from that perspective. Like, these are kind of fulfilling the same role, if that makes sense. Like, obviously they're not, but they are as well. I don't know. They all just affect negation or negate summon, but yeah, I don't know. This is a weird, just little toolbox of traps here, but like, look, it worked for this guy, fuck yeah. Skill Drain, obviously the best one here, you love to see it. Let's go to the extra deck. Dragon Knight, Guardian Chimera, then we've got the new guy here, Magnum the Reliever, We've got Magician of Chaos, Master of Chaos, pretty good. 2 Dark Magicians, sure. Zeus package with Big Eye and Diablos. This is my biggest problem. If you use Big Eye, which is the one you'll be using playing second, because why would you make Diablos going second? Like, there's nothing to rip from the extract by then that's relevant. If you make Big Eye going second, you can't turn it into Zeus. I don't understand why people play Big Eye and Zeus. It doesn't make sense. Play Eborn and Zeus, play Flare Metal and Zeus, play literally any other rank 7 and Zeus, and I'll be like, okay. But you play Big Eye, you literally cannot attack with Big Eye. How can you make the Zeus? I don't understand. Please stop doing this, DM players. It pisses me off. And it doesn't really make sense. And if you're attacking with Big Eye and using the effect, you are cheating. So get the hell out of here. If you're making Diablos going second, like, what the fuck are you doing? But anyway, access code with Dark and Selene, you do love to see it. Then we've got the Artemis to link away the Rod, beautiful. The Imduk to link away the DM, beautiful. And the Monk to link away the Tenyi, beautiful links. The links in this deck are sensational. I will not complain about those, they are perfect. Anyway, that's the end of the profile. This is OCG, so there's no Dragoon, obviously, but I thought it was a very interesting profile, but I did want to roast it because I thought some of the ratios are a bit off. Obviously, the deck's done well. I'm not taking away from that, just saying, with a bit of tweaking, I think this is a really good Master Duel list, no cap. So if you want to play it on Master Duel, go and play it. If you'd rather not ever look at this again, understandable. Stay in TCG and play Dragoon Turbo. I love Dragoon Turbo, but this is a nice, refreshing, pure DM take. But man, the deck would look nice with a fatty Dragoon in there, wouldn't it? Anyway, that's all from me. Quick roast and farewell.